feeling ahead of the big game on Saturday?
I think we're all looking forward to it. It's not every day you get the opportunity to go and play at Hampden, so everyone's really looking forward to it, and it's a semi-final, so everyone's been training well this week and we've been looking in good shape, so we're all looking forward to it.
Is this arguably the best time to play Celtic, coming off of a slog of a European defeat yesterday, and now you're having to go straight back into this? Is this the best time to play?
I don't know really. I think obviously they'll all be disappointed with how the game went last night. A great experience for them to go and play in the Champions League, and obviously a difficult night, but at the same time they've got a fantastic squad, and I don't think there's ever a good time to play Celtic, as their domestic record is showing at the minute. They've been really good, but we take confidence for the way we played the last time we played them, and we've trained well this week and we're looking forward to a real good game.
Just want to say, the last time Celtic like you're so close to ending that unbeaten run, that must give the confidence out through the squad that not only you can take the one, but you can go ahead and practically be the better team over maybe 70-80 minutes until they take one back, so that must give you hell of a confidence in this. Yeah,
definitely. I think we're always confident what we've got in the dressing room. We've been saying it now for the last couple of seasons that we believe we're good enough, and we've got a squad that's good enough to compete at the sort of top end of the Premiership. But it was all right us saying that, but we were always down in the Championship, so it was. We've had good sort of cup runs as well and done well against the Premier League opposition, and we take confidence for what we've got in the dressing room, and we know that in semi-finals anything can happen. There's only 4 teams left that can win it, so why can't it be us?
How have the squad reacted to the defeat to Aberdeen on Saturday?
I think we're disappointed, more from how much of the game we had, and not obviously converting any of the chances is disappointing. I thought we played quite well in the game, which is always makes it more difficult to take when you lose a game, and you're thinking, well, we turned up but didn't really lacking in the final third, whether it be a cross or a shot or decision making wasn't quite there. So we've worked hard on that this week, and we're disappointed with the result obviously, and we're looking to try and put that right this weekend.
Hampden is traditionally a place where Hibernian fans may have dreaded coming because of their record here since the 2016 Cup final scored the winner. It seems to have changed. How good a feeling do you feel amongst the supporters, amongst the club ahead of the semi-final?
I think there's a real good feel factor around the club at the minute. I think obviously helps with having won the Cup, and then that leads to promotion the next again season. But I think in recent seasons we've been here quite a lot. I think it's like the sixth time we've been here in the last sort of 3 seasons, so it's a fantastic record, but nobody really remembers the semi-finals. It's about getting to the final and ultimately trying to win the competition. So we basically treat it as this could be the last time you get to Hampden as well, so that's the way you've got to look at it. We're very fortunate to have played here recently quite often and done quite well when we have done, but more importantly you need to treat it as if it might be the last time you ever get here.
How have you felt about your role in the squad this season? Have you been frustrated about maybe a lack of first team opportunities at all?
I think you're always frustrated when you're not playing, definitely. I think I was more frustrated with the fact I picked up a little injury 3 weeks ago, which when I was back playing, and then when you get injured then you find yourself sitting on the sidelines again, and then the lads are doing well, but that's part and parcel of football. It's up to me to work as hard as I possibly can, and keep working hard in training and making sure that when the manager calls on me I'm ready to step up and do well for the team.
Some of your players, your teammates will have memories of playing here for Celtic and success. Is there an added edge there because of your memories when you're on your side?
I don't know. I think you'd have to ask them that. I think being a professional footballer, I think all sort of loyalty is what you've got to other clubs kind of goes out the window, and I think it's about winning. I think that's what everybody concentrates in football. I know the manager, he's big on that. I mean, he's obviously got a massive past and was so successful with Celtic, but I think nothing will give him more satisfaction than going and winning the Cup with Hibs this year. So it's about just winning every single day in training, and I think when it doesn't really matter who you've played for beforehand, it's about what's happening here and now.
David, as a squad, when you played Celtic a few weeks ago, were you actually disappointed to only take a point given the way the game went?
I think obviously when you go a goal down, I think the response for the boys was fantastic. I was sitting in the stand injured watching it that day, and I could feel the sort of second half as it was going on that we were dominating the game and really coming in it. And when we go 2-1 up, I think obviously for them to then score so quick after it, if we'd managed to hold on for another sort of 5-10 minutes after that, I think they might have struggled to score, because I thought we were real good value for a point that day. I think it was a good thing that we sort of came away disappointed that we didn't win. I suppose you're right, yeah.
Does that show the kind of mentality that's been instilled, not just with the winning, but also before when you win the Cup? Do you have that feeling now that you want to go out and win every game? Do you feel that there's been a sea change since when you first walked in the door?
I think since I've been at the club, it's been we've been pretty successful in terms of, I think everybody wants to win, and we've always believed what we've got in the dressing rooms, as I touched on earlier, very competitive and more than capable of playing at the top end of this league. And we know that on our day we're a match for anybody, and we've showed that with how good our cup runs have been in recent years, and this weekend's no different. I know we've got fantastic individual players in the squad, and we've also got a real core of players that have been there for a number of years now and know what it takes to play for Hibs and what's expected from the fans. And as I say, there's a real feel-good factor at the club at the moment, so everyone's really in a good place.
If there's one area of the Celtic team that's perhaps got under scrutiny, it's in defence. There were a few injuries. Some people felt they maybe could have brought in some extra bodies, have had to shift people around in positions, as we saw last night. Defensively, is that an area of the Celtic team you think you can maybe exploit?
I don't know. I think Celtic have got a fantastic squad. I think I know we've touched on them being obviously playing last night and then the quick turnaround as well, but the last time they could quite easily change their players, and they've got a fantastic squad. The two wingers they played the last time were Hayes and Forrest, which are two fantastic wingers, and it was Sinclair and Roberts last night, so the manager's got great players at his disposal. So I don't really think it's about picking on weaknesses and things. That we've got a game plan that we've been working on this week that we think is going to give us the best chance of winning the game, and that's what we'll be sticking to, not worrying about what they're going to do.
You obviously get a lot of plaudits, fantastic performance in the 2-2 draw. What's the missing element that you need, because a draw won't be good enough tomorrow? What's the missing element you need to turn that draw into a win?
Yeah, it's difficult. As you say there, a draw wouldn't be good enough, but at the same time we need to first and foremost put in a good performance. I think we need to start the game well. The last time we were at Hampden, we played Aberdeen in the semi-final of Scottish and we were 1-0 down after 15 seconds, so we need to certainly rectify that and start the game better, and try and get a foothold in the game as early as possible. And if there is any tiredness in there with Celtic having played last night, then we need to make sure we run as hard and as fast as we can to try and make sure we get that out of them.
I know you've been back to Hampden and played since that famous Scottish Cup final winning goal, but just been down there pitch side just now. Does it bring back the memories? Do you allow yourself to think back when you're back in this place about what a special moment that was for you and everyone involved with the club?
I think it does. It'll always be there. I think definitely. It was such a fantastic day for everybody involved, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't think about it when I was walking down the steps here. But at the same time, it's one of these things that I think us as players will more reflect on it once we finish playing, because once that was done and all the hype was over, sort of after a couple of weeks later, everyone was then concentrating on, right, we need to make sure Hibs are an SPFL team rather than a Championship team, because we had failed on that front by not getting promotion that year. That was a big disappointment, so it was quickly put to the back of the mind, and I think it won't be till we finish our playing days that we can look back and reflect on these things.
How big is the manager this week? He's obviously been to this stage many times and won trophies, won semi-finals, knows Celtic inside out. He seems to not accept anything less than the best from you. How good to have that guy driving you?
I think he's been fantastic for everybody. Like you say there, he's a winner. He wants to win every single day in training. He puts a massive emphasis on that every day, whether it be just a five-a-side game or a crossing finishing drill or whatever. He's adamant about your standards and trying to win every single thing you do. And I think that's why he was so successful as a player and as a manager. And he's definitely trying to instill that in his players.
You're going to have a lot of fans travel to Glasgow. You know, back at the cup final winning, the celebrations with the fans, and how that must be the biggest motivator for you guys, surely, that the fact the sunshine on Leith and all the videos at the end of the game and stuff, that must give you the biggest motivator, winning trophies for yourself, but to give that back to the fans, basically.
Yeah, I think it showed how much, obviously, the Scottish Cup took care of itself with how long it had been since they had won that cup, and the scenes on the Sunday will live with all the players that were involved in that forever, I think. But I think it's just great to repay the supporters with how you can see the season ticket sales are through the roof this year. I think it's a record high, and the attendances have been brilliant. So, and they've followed us everywhere. So since I've been at the club, they've been great, home and away, and to give them a day out at Hampden's fantastic. But these days are only good when you send them home happy. So that's what we'll be looking forward to doing.